welcome back to Scott Family Homestead. This is a week of absolute insanity around here. We've had Easter and 2 birthdays in our immediate family, 3 if you count our blue heeler, who is now 14. It's just been crazy busy, and this weekend is our seed swap, which I'm very excited for. But it is our biggest event of the year, and it has a lot of parts and planning. It seems like kind of a simple event, but there's a lot that goes into it. So we're super, super busy, but I wanted to show you a little update on the farm. I was just getting ready to go outside, go check things out. So let me show you what we got going on. Still got our taps out, but the tree's budded out. It's really buddy. We won't be able to use any of this. We just haven't had the chance to pull these out yet. Got Mama Willow and all her babies in here. They are 8 days old and already so big. So cute. Pretty soon these guys will be off heat and they can go up on the hill, up on pasture. Little babies are doing good. Mooney and Emmer. We've got Margie over here, who does have horns, if you saw my reel. You can finally see them poking out there. Hazel. She has not had her baby yet. Everybody's doing good down here, though. So the horn thing is really interesting because Suki doesn't have horns, and which is called polled in cattle. And there's 2 different types of polled cattle. So you can be homozygous, which means you carry both of the dominant genes for no horns, or heterozygous, in which you have 1 horn gene and 1 for no horns. If that cow is bred to a horned cattle, there's a 50% chance that they'll have horns and a 50% chance that they will be heterozygous polled, which means they could be hornless but still pass down horns to their young eventually. Very cool. But we didn't know with Suki, we don't know her parents. So we didn't know if she had the gene, the recessive gene for horns, and it turns out that she did. So Maggie, her first baby, didn't have any horns. She was polled, but then Margie did. So that's really kind of cool. Rosie here, she's still nursing our little bottle calf, no longer a bottle calf, Dilly. Suki, she's all weaned from her baby now and no longer upset about it. Digger. I got little Dilly over here, future herd sire. Hey buddy. Enjoying the sun? Yeah. So Hazel will be our last one that we're waiting on to have babies. We finally got our second batch of piglets from Babette. She had a tiny little litter, and it was a really kind of a wild farrowing. We really were expecting quite a few from her. Her last one, she had 14. So this one, she had 10 less piglets. But no issues, no stillborns. It just took a really long time. She had a really long labor. I'll show you the piglets. Because she didn't take for her fall farrowing, and she only had 4 this time, we suspect that she is over-conditioned, which basically just means she eats too much. She's a big lady. Right now we have our pigs on this double-sided feeder. So we got feeder pigs over there and our breeders over here. We just load that feeder up with feed and everybody gets to eat free choice as much as they want because we're trying to grow out those feeders. But I think we're gonna have to put the adults on a diet, kind of figure out the right amount for them each day, let them have free choice hay, and see how that works out. Hi, Mama Babs. ideal, but she had her babies in this trailer. And since there's only 4 of them, it's actually working out really well. And they're getting along just fine in there. She's a really careful mama and everything's good. It was a really weird labor, like I mentioned. She had her piglets super far apart. There's even a 2-hour and 40-minute stretch without a piglet, and we were sure that the rest of them were going to be stillborn. And then out popped number 3, alive and well. It took another couple hours for number 4, and then she passed placenta, and that was the end of it. It's been a few days now. There hasn't been any complications. She seems healthy. Everything seems good. So, little tiny litter this time. If you'd like to see a pig birthing video, our last video on the channel is Willow giving birth to her 10 piglets. That has a lot more details and information about pig farrowings, so if you are interested in that, go check it out. Alright, the high tunnel is mostly set up. Let me show you kind of our setup here for our seed swap. First I'm going to take my jacket off because it's got to be at least 80 degrees in here right now. It's only like 45 degrees outside, but it is so nice in here. It's like summer. Alright, when you first walk in, we're going to have a little table here if people can hang out. We'll probably have some seed catalogs sitting out if people want to look up what different varieties are. We've got a little check-in table here. All these tables down this side are going to be for the seeds. We've got a seed library, so we're going to put all of our seeds out, and then anybody who wants to swap can bring theirs. I'm going to set up our store in the back, another little seating spot. In the middle here, we're going to set up some coloring sheets and some crafts for the kids. We've got Savannah's cage. I'm just kidding. That's going to be for piglets. We're going to have all of our baby chicks in here that we are actually offering Barnyard straight run chicks for sale. So we'll have those all in here. And my plan is to also bring Mooney in here. I'm hoping he's up for it. So we're going to try it today. Bring him in here. See if he tolerates it okay. Then we've got another kind of hangout sitting area. And that's pretty much it. Just got a couple of pond liners on the floor in here, so it's a little bit uneven, but it's much better than having it just be dirt. Plus it knocks back all my weeds and volunteers, so we leave this in here for a little bit. But I'll link these pond liners. They're really, really great. It's been kind of like waffling between whether it was going to rain or not, but the nice thing is in here it's nice and warm, and it'll keep the rain off, but it does look like it might be like in the 50s and partly cloudy, so that would be awesome. The animals will love it. There's lots of stuff for the kids to do. That will be nice. Being able to help people start their gardens is really, really exciting though. Getting them new seeds, cool varieties of seeds, being able to share our collection is what it's all about. So we're gonna have a lot of space for that. Lots of places for people to hang out. Last year we had about 50 people. It's really hard to predict how many people will show up, but we're hoping for about the same. And we've got some really cool giveaways this year. This video will probably go up just before the event, but I want to show you some of the giveaways that we did because it's actually really cool. Our first giveaway was sponsored by Vego Garden. They actually sent it to us to give away at our seed swap. So that was really, really cool. It is this elevated garden bed that they offer, and it's got casters on it. It's perfect for the patio. So that was our first giveaway. Super exciting. Our second giveaway is a bucket of Scott Finley Homestead merch and some of the things that we offer, as well as a gift card that they can use to buy meat or t-shirts, products, whatever they want. And then the last one is just a whole seed starting setup to get people started with that. We also have little bags of goodies for every kid who comes, so lots of stuff for the kids. It'll be really fun. This was the first year that we are doing giveaways, and I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to see who comes out and see who gets to take home some of these cool prizes. It's gonna be really, really cool. So the rest of today, I'm gonna work on these garden beds. I just picked up a bunch of raised bed soil, so I'm going to top all these garden beds off, get them looking kind of pretty. They're not planted. Everything's kind of dreary and brown right now just because of the time of year it is, but we're going to try to get stuff cleaned up a little bit. And then I'm printing labels for all of our products, which, I mean, a printer can ruin your day. Lining up all these labels, it's my least favorite job, but we're going to get that done. And otherwise, we're pretty much ready to go. We're going to get table coverings out here in the morning, bring out the animals, and then we're ready for everybody to come. So this is going to be a really fun event. I'm really excited for it. I have a very easy time coming on here and talking on YouTube or Instagram, but I'm actually very, very introverted. So these events are like, they weigh kind of heavily on me in that respect. And I like always want to be kind and outgoing to everybody who supports our farm. But it is like a little bit much for me sometimes. So I'm very excited for the event, but it'll kind of be a little bit of a relief tomorrow afternoon when everything's all wrapped up, and hopefully everybody had a good time and we can kind of move on to the next big spring projects. First, I've got loads and loads of bunny poop from last year. So I'm gonna spread this in these garden beds first. There's a lot of it. I'm gonna get that put down first, and then we'll add our raised bed mix. Much better. This is the stuff I bought. Our Ace Hardware had this on sale, $7.50 a bag, so I bought 10 of them. So I bought these Vego garden beds before I was an affiliate with them, and the quality really is outstanding. I love them. They do take a lot of soil, so last year we filled like a lot of sticks and branches and leaves down on the bottom, but it just kind of settles out, so you gotta top it off with something. And if you followed me last year, we had a compost disaster. Our compost was filled with velvet leaf, which started sprouting everywhere. So now I'm a little bit nervous to keep putting that on my garden. So my plan with that is just to add a bunch of our own compost to it, and scrape our fields, add it to it, get it really hot, and hopefully that'll take care of those seeds. But for now I have to buy some kind of soil. So since I only need a few bags, instead of getting a whole load of compost, we're just gonna top everything off this year and see how that goes. Then hopefully we can get into making our own compost and not have to buy any anymore that could be laced with all kinds of weeds and seeds. So one down, a few more to go. So that's kind of all we have going on. It's been a really busy week, but not a ton to share, so it's a little bit shorter video today. But we're gonna film the setup when everything is all done for the seed swap, and we'll film afterwards kind of how it went and everything like that. But just for the sake of privacy, especially for the kids that come, and I don't want to deter anybody from coming to our event because we're on YouTube, we're not going to film during the event at all. We'll just let you know how it went afterwards, so I'm sure it'll be super fun. I picked up this rug for my high tunnel. How cute is that? Tractor Supply today. I got all of my raised bed soil unloaded. We're going to get that put into the garden beds. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for us. So big event, lots of planning, lots of work. Super excited to see everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye guys.